Hello, fam. It's Comfort Beach and Beach, and today we're just going to focus on how we can verify our transaction, our DPO transaction. So verifying your DPO transaction is put as verify transaction token. So this token which we recently created, which has a couple of parameters like the customer first name and some other details. You can simply you can simply verify it, like if you want to check the status, was it a paid, rejected, pending, or any other options. You can just simply make use of this verify transaction. Yeah, so this can be handled. So this can be handled by simply making use of this documentation here. So verify transaction. Okay, so the verified transaction token request can be initiated at any time and is mandatory to verify the token when the customer return blah blah blah. Okay, so enough of the talking. I'm also going to copy this endpoint URL here, and then I'm going to say new request again, add the request, add request. And then this one is also going to be of method of, let me just say transaction verify transaction, or let me just say verify transaction or token, verify transaction or token. Okay, so the endpoint URL is still the same, and then the method you're using is post. Okay, and then here in the board parameter, we choose a row since we're dealing with some XML code here. Yep, and then verify transaction here. So on verify transaction here, I'm going to copy this payload right here. I'm going to copy the payload, which is this one, and then um, I'm going to paste it here. So there are a few things that we need to that we really need to steal from our previous playground here. So on create charge token here, I'm going to use this company token right here. So I'm just going to steal this one. I'm going to steal company token. Okay, so to copy, you just need to make use of Control C. So I've copied this one, and then I'm going to paste it right here. Control V. Okay, and then the request type is verified token. Like I said, any request you are sending to the endpoint, you need to specify the request. Is it create token, verify transaction? So the request here is verify token. So now the transaction token, remember that transaction token which is here in the link in the ID here, and it is also here. This is the same thing. Okay, and it's also this one which we created here. So I'm just going to copy this one, and on verify transaction token here, I'm just going to get rid of the old one, and then I'm going to paste the actual transaction token. So I'm going to click save and then send a request. Yeah, so when it displays something like this, simply means the request was a success here. The request was a success, so a result 900, so which means it's not paid. Explanation, and then the customer F them credit customer, the currency, so low risk no check, the customer phone number. Yeah, so that's it with DPO. And in the next episodes, we're just going to simply start focusing on just performing some direct endpoints. Like if we want to make a call to mobile money or card, we just send it direct from the API there. Yeah, that's what we are going to be doing in the incoming episodes. Yeah, so you are now ready to integrate DPO to your web application now. You can integrate it. Even this method is so efficient. It gives a variety of payment methods here, and with a very friendly payment page here, mobile money, XPay, pay with USSD, and then debit credit card here. Okay, so, and today we end. No, before we could even call it a buy, let me show you how you guys can export your postman codes. Sorry, your postman request into the actual code. So you just have to click here on the right side here. On the right side here, there's this code icon here. So you just have to click there. Ta-da, code, and then it's going to give you a couple of options. Okay, so is it Java? Is it Kotlin, Node.js, Axios, PHP, PowerShell, Python? All the common technologies are listed right here. Like in an instance, maybe I would want to use it in PHP. What do I have to do? I can just simply choose PHP request with PHP. No, let me just say PHP cal, and then we have the PHP code here, and I can play around with it. I can play around with it. So now, since that you have gotten this PHP code here, you can even run it. You're going to find that it's going to work out. So this is where I'm going to end from for today, guys, and see you in the next episode. Cheers.